How is it going today? Loyalist Kingdom. My name's Dwayne.
My name's Jazz.
We're Dwayne and Jazz. Today we have Meeting a Blind Person, offered by Shane, highly requested. I've always been fascinated with blind people.
I've encountered some when I was working.
Yeah, what made me want to fascinated was Daredevil. I know it's a fictional story, but the way like his senses like,
and everything.
Very
it's just
interesting.
cool.
Yeah. Anyway, if you guys have any extra requests, please follow us on all our social medias. It's in the link in the description below, and don't forget to
subscribe.
So I am very excited about today, but also probably more nervous than I've ever been about any video I've ever done. So recently I fell down a YouTube hole and I became obsessed with this YouTuber.
Yes.
Hey guys, it's Molly here again. Welcome back.
So she does a lot of typical YouTuber things. She does daily vlogs, she does Q&As, she does what I need today, but she also is blind.
You would never know because she's looking
I would never,
at
she's looking directly at the camera.
We've made it to Starbucks. Today I'm answering a very, very commonly asked question. Do you know what you look like? If I give an easy answer, it's no, I don't.
Wow.
Cool.
I know. I could not wrap my brain around it. The idea of being a YouTuber but also not being able to see.
And then I just have this little VidCon tote. Is it a VidCon tote?
Yeah,
it's an Instagram tote. There's the elevator. It's there. I'm using the Braille. So there we go.
Literally not being able to watch.
Okay, that's her service dog.
I just want to show you guys my outfit, but like I don't know. What else? It is what it is.
It looks cute with the shoulder cutouts. I like it.
What you look like there's actually that sounds great. No, I don't even want to make jokes because it is such a sensitive topic, and she's one of the most inspiring people I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Hello, my friends. It is finally time. I'm actually doing it. My blind girl makeup tutorial.
Oh, wow.
Make sure I feel that it's definitely in the blush part, and then I just tap it off to make sure there's not too much. But I had to stop waiting for other people to stand up for me.
Oh.
I had to stop waiting for other people to raise their voice for me.
So I had to have her come to my house and do a video with me. And she has a lot of ideas. She wanted to make me blind for a day. She wanted to try to make my dogs guide dogs. Like, she had a lot of fun ideas. But I'm going to be honest, I have a huge, huge fear of losing my sight. It's been something I've had nightmares about since I was a kid. Sometimes if I think about it too much, I will literally spin into a panic attack. The idea of just waking up one morning possibly blind and like you won't be able to see movies or look at Instagram or see a cute dog when you're walking down the street. Like
be able to
all of
see
that,
you.
oh my god, I'm already like panicking. Just the idea of that makes me like so overwhelmed.
That is
But I want
scary.
to know
Yeah.
because she seems so happy and so together and confident and like excited about life, and I want to know like how does she deal with not having sight and how is she so much better than me?
When she gave us the room keys, she was like, your room has a gorgeous view. And I was like, that means a lot. Thank you.
I've just never really hung out with somebody who's blind, and I have so many questions, and I don't want to offend her, and I'm just nervous. So Garrett's coming, Ryland's here, and we're gonna be blind for a day. Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh my god. I just realized she has no idea what I look like. That's a good friend to have. I'm kidding. Oh god, I don't know when to stop joking. Oh, I don't know when the jokes are too far.
It's good to make jokes, like to lighten up. Yeah, you don't want to be like depressed.
To come in when you have the camera. Hi. Oh, I noticed that you did.
He always wears that same jacket.
What are you talking about? Do I look dirty? Do I?
It's been 84 years.
Hey, I showered in everything. Well, that's good.
Oh my god.
That's me.
No, that's why I did. Because
I'm
I was like, oh, she's got like extrasensory perception.
They gotta like smell you and be like, it smells a little crunchy.
He can like smell and hear really well. So I was like, she's gonna smell me from a mile away. Is this wrong? First of all, stop bringing Marvel into everything. Secondly, can you imagine if the doctor was like that? Like, you're gonna be like Spider-Man. Something that she's going to be. I'm gonna like throw knives.
Daredevil. Oh my god.
Yeah.
She'll catch him. She'll be like,
Oh my god.
I'm actually really excited, but I'm really nervous because number one, you're here and I don't know what you're gonna say or what knife you're gonna.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. To be honest, I know I was goofing a little bit there because I don't know what else to do. Can I be lighthearted about it? Because I have questions.
Like what?
He's just a very curious
Can you,
person.
like, if you make a sound, can you then see? Because that's a dolphin. No, but I mean, this is what I mean is, can I ask these things or no? I'm not trying to be funny, like, I don't know how to be.
Also, what did you do to the house, Shane?
Yeah, the blinds, what's wrong with them?
What?
Oh,
What
the
is
blinds
that?
broke, and oh my god, it's like a simple.
And he tried to
like the
flip it up.
blinds Are
You should stop.
broken.
Oh my
I'd say
god.
we should move the thing of the pigs having sex, but she can't see it, so I guess it's fine.
Shane.
Why is that even on the? Okay.
Okay, before we get to
All right.
that, did you notice anything different in this room? Oh, it's my new merch!
Link in bio. Gotta promote it.
I've not seen a lot like printed. This is really cool.
So this is an Illuminati eye with my name on it. This is my underwear, which, oh my god, I'm literally wearing the same underwear.
Oh wow.
You see me standing there in my double XL. So guys, if you want some of these fun new shirts, Dawson, it's probably good in 2 days. Okay, she's on her way.
I wish.
Her name.
I wish.
Website is her game, and she.
Oh my god, please say that's her catchphrase. Did you just do that? Did you come up with that? Okay, Molly, you need to incorporate
That's
that.
merch.
Yeah.
That's merch.
Another fun thing I thought about is that
Look at
she
the
is
baby in the
double.
background got the
Oh,
shirt on.
yeah.
You can guess.
If she touches our bodies, I'm out.
My guess is that I'm fat.
Fuck off.
Everybody was like,
I'm like, shut up.
There's a boy with her.
Wow. Is she getting that dick?
A lot of tea.
Who is he?
If you stole a blind girl's boyfriend, I mean,
Tea.
that's so interesting because his dick doesn't have to look good. It just has to feel good.
all right, Shane. All right.
I can't.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I want to do a TED talk in my living room. Why?
I
would
love
you do
TED
that?
Talks.
Also, look at the duck.
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the duck is blind.
Oh, look, oh my god. They're literally taking photos.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. Oh my god, the dog.
Do you think she rides around with the dogs?
That's
No.
everything.
Yeah.
But no. Wait, I'm gonna start crying when the dog comes in. You need to get it together, she's here.
Yeah, we have to hide.
Oh my god. Wait, he's cute. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's a videographer.
Oh my god, am I allowed to pet a dog?
You're a real person.
You think I'm a person? That's a good start.
You're so much skinnier than you talk about yourself to be.
I'm so excited.
It's like the voice is real. This is my best friend today. She's also a huge fan. I love you too. Yeah, we both love you.
Oh my god.
We have a lot of stuff in the car to make you blind.
Oh wow.
It's just we'll do that in a second. Let's all sit down and get to know each other. Here, elbow, right?
Yes, that's correct.
I mean, that's kind of like how we were like when we met him. Like it was weird. 'Cause we were used to
Yeah.
seeing like
It's
on the
always
screen.
weird, yeah.
So then we were both face to face. Even him, he was like,
So
wow.
before we get
Right.
started, I have questions.
Yes.
My first question is, how are we as far as sense of humor? Because
Oh my god, it's like, no, all about the humor.
Okay.
Yeah, blind jokes are, please make them all the time.
Okay.
don't tell Garrett that.
I make blind jokes constantly, don't I, Jake?
Yeah, that's very true.
Think about my
Okay.
downtown, walking fast, faces pass, but I can't see them.
Yeah, I make them all the time. Because you know what? If I can make a joke about being blind and people laugh, it means they're comfortable.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Making the joke makes
Like,
it a
means
little
I'm
lighter.
comfortable about the fact that I'm blind.
Right.
You know, somebody's my friend when not only will they laugh at my blind jokes, but they'll start making their own.
Right.
That's like us for body jokes.
I know.
Right.
Gala.
Yeah, I like that.
So let's break down exactly the blindness.
Yes. So I have an eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa. So
Okay.
it's characterized by losing your night vision
Oh.
and losing your peripheral vision first. So those are like
Oh,
the
wow.
first two warning signs. A lot of people with RP don't go blind until they're in like their middle age to later in life. But I have a really aggressive form and was diagnosed very young. And then slowly over time, the tunnels just cave in until you
Oh
have.
wow.
In my case, I have like light and shadow left. I can tell there's like a window there because I can see the sun coming in. So if somebody was to stand against that and they were like backlit, I could kind of see the shape
See the
of someone.
silhouette.
Okay,
Oh.
I won't stand in front of anyone.
Because I was thinking the same thing.
So when did you really lose your
I
sight?
lost most of my vision at 14, so 2 years ago.
So you haven't Wow. Okay, sorry. I like start to spiral a little bit when I think about it.
You can spiral.
Is that normal? Do people tend to do
Yeah,
that?
there's a lot, like there's a lot of stuff you don't think about until you start talking about it, and then you're like,
Right.
wait, but how do you do that thing that I would
Right, how do you
never
go on
thought
internet?
to do
How do you-
outside,
Yeah. Well, do you know what you look like?
So I always explain that as like, I'm reading the book and you're watching the movie. So I have a description of what I look like. Like, I know that I'm really short, I know that I have really, really white skin with freckles, and I know I have like green, blue eyes. I know I have really long, straight, dark brown, almost black hair, but like that's it. And if you lined up 10 girls with that description, we all look different, right? That
Right.
doesn't make up a person. I don't actually have a visual idea of what I look like.
So you don't remember what you look like before you went blind?
No, visual memory doesn't really last. Most people who lose their vision don't retain visual memory. It's like you say red. It's not like red pops up in my mind. Like, I can't do that.
Oh, wow.
You don't remember what, like, family members?
No, I don't remember what any of my family members look like.
Oh.
Or what
Wow.
anything looks like, really.
Oh man.
Don't worry, it's not sad.
Okay, wait, but like...
Don't
I was about to say,
feel
that
sad.
sounds very
It's not sad.
sad.
Thinking about like your favorite movies as a kid. When you look back and think about your favorite movie,
You can
Can't remember that?
are you just remembering the story?
Yeah, it's just like I experience everything with my other senses. So like nothing is with a visual. So even when I dream, like I'm just dreaming in like smells and taste and touch, and it's not. Like,
I
it's
always
just
wondered
visuals
that when
happen.
they dream, like, can they
Oh, I have a
see
question.
anything?
Okay, so say, a good dream's like, oh man, I was in this bakery. Oh, it smelled so good. And then it's a nightmare, like, oh god, I was in a meat
I was at
factory.
Shane's house.
Yeah, no, but like, is it like a nightmare, like sensations that are scary and terrifying, and you feel scared, or maybe there's a bad smell and you wake up like that sucked?
Yeah, it's like I just get like the racing heart and like the fear and like that's a bad dream, right?
Oh, yeah.
Versus feeling like excited and happy being a good dream. Like I've talked to a lot of my friends that were born blind and they're like, this is my life, Like when I learned how to read, I read Braille. When I learned how to do this, I did it this way. Whereas for me, I had to learn everything the second time.
Over again.
At like a really pivotal point of like being a 14-year-old girl.
Oh, that's so hard.
Doing all the normal 14-year-old girl
Oh, my
things, and then it's
goodness.
like, and now I go blind. I had to mourn the loss of the person I was and kind of discover a new person inside of me to become.
And what a fun process.
I know, it was very shitty at the time. It was really hard.
I bet.
And I went through like really severe depression. I was suicidal. I self-harmed. It was like a very bad time in my life. I lost all of my friends. And
Oh, wow, what?
I-
Why
Nobody...
would you lose your friend? Why would
Right.
you leave? I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess because I went from being like this person who's like really bubbly and happy and outgoing to being, sad and depressed all the time.
But real
and
friends
angry
wouldn't
and,
leave you in that.
Yeah, not real friends. No.
Yeah, I would
It's
stay with
for
you to
everyone,
work with
right?
you.
Like everybody's dealing with their own stuff at that age and self-discovery, and I think that how they went about it wasn't right by bullying me, but I feel like it was all they kind
bullied
of like,
her.
Wow.
knew how to do. Like they were dealing with their own stuff, I guess. And
Wow,
just
those are not
were
real
relying
friends.
On top of that, and
Wow.
I get it because there's no excuse for what they did to me, but I also can say that I hardly understood what I was going through. So to expect other 13 and 14-year-old people to understand what I was going through would be asking a lot when they're already going through their own stuff,
I don't expect them to understand, but to show compassion.
It's not sad.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to come out on the other side and like find joy in
So
life now?
there was like a lot that went into recovery for me. There was like a lot of therapy and just kind of learning to rediscover how to love things that I loved before. Like I love makeup and fashion, and so when I went blind, I was like, oh my god, but I still love those things. So like, how can I love something that I can no longer see? And so kind of once I started rediscovering how to do my makeup without sight and how to enjoy fashion without seeing it, and meeting people in my life who did accept me for who I am. Those were all the things that really helped build me up again, and now I get to like help other people every day through my own struggles and give purpose to like all this pain I went through, and that's so rewarding. I love it.
Molly Burke is one of our youngest and cutest campaign volunteers. There you go.
As Mr. Lalonde said, my name is Molly Burke. I am 10 years old and I suffer from RP. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with RP at Sick Kids Hospital by Dr. Eon. When I'm 13, I hope to get a guide dog so that I can be like a regular teenager and be independent.
Aww.
No.
Okay. Sorry.
This makes me kind of sad
This
too.
is like a lot.
Got deep. I know.
Sorry, I have a couple things I want to do with you. The first thing is, I thought it would be fun to give you like a house tour.
Yes.
And then you could tell me what you think it looks like by like feeling and also the smells.
Oh, the smell.
Should we do this? Should you have the dog? Should you
He's probably gonna think
Why
that
don't I
they're
just walk
in his
and you
bathroom
can tell
when they go
me
to
if
bed
I'm walking?
because he has that little jar. of
Key
keys.
bottle.
And walk. And there's stop. And there's a lot of dog hair. You can't see it, but there is a
The
step.
house is always clean to me. Ooh, is there a fluffy carpet under my foot?
Ooh, don't touch it. There's dog pee on it.
There's a dog pee on it.
That's where he goes.
Oh no!
Mario Karts. Oh my god, wait. Oh no.
What, video games?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't play them.
Oh yeah.
You just be bad at them. Right?
True. Do you know what I
Yes.
love though? When like Best Fiends reaches out, they're like, you'll notice when you open our app the bright fun colors, and I'm like, I don't know if you looked at my channel.
I don't think they look at anybody's channel. They asked us that too.
How? Okay, the dog is going up the stairs, which is fine.
Where are you going?
He's just going up there by himself.
This is very fun.
Oh, you're killing it. So up here, the cat is in here, and
Gino!
Yes.
Of course I know. I watch every single video.
really?
You're like the only YouTuber that no matter what the video is about, I'll still watch it because you'll make me laugh anyways.
Oh my god, I wonder if you would still watch if you know what I look like.
I think that about a lot of the guys I kiss. I wonder if I would still kiss you.
I have questions about that. Okay.
Gino!
So, me?
I don't want to kick him.
Oh my god.
Is it a him or her? I don't want to kick it.
What is
There's a lot of
that?
obstacles.
What is that doing
What is
there?
that? Is that a door holder? That's
I don't know
so
what
heavy.
that was.
Keep going straight. There's a bed right there. Okay, I don't know why I screamed.
Yeah, right.
And then if you just
Cheeto's just laying there.
He's oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, sweet little baby. You don't like cats, but I do.
Those things in my room. Good luck. What's going on?
Luckily, I can't see them, so...
Thank God. We should have you guess what the three of us look like. Just by what we've said about ourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
How does that work? You like touch our faces and stuff?
No,
Or what?
God, no. Misconception.
Oh, is it?
I don't know any blind person who feels faces. I think you have blue eyes, dark brown hair. I think you're like fair skin, but probably not as fair as me. I think you're like, I know you said 6 feet, but I think you're like 5'11".
Whoa.
No, he's tall.
Your
Yeah.
hair isn't super short, but it's not long.
Okay.
Oh wow.
And then, what do you think my body looks like?
From hugging you, I feel like,
Oh, I'm triggered.
Okay, let's move on to the next thing.
as I said, the way you talk about your body and what your body actually is, you know, you make it sound, to somebody who can't see you, you make it sound worse than it is. Like, you're much slimmer than you talk about your body to be.
Yeah, because I was going to say...
Positive self-talk, Shane!
Okay. Let's do Garrett.
I picture you have dirty blonde hair.
Oh my god.
You're
Wow.
taller than Shane.
Significantly.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
6'1", 6'2".
No.
He's tall.
Sorry, should I be correct?
Because he's taller than Shane. And Shane's
Yeah, he's
Freckles?
6'4".
I picture you to have blue eyes.
Give him a hug and tell him.
Desmond,
Oh wait, I'm wearing a big poofy jacket. Can you
Take it off.
take off the jacket.
You are quite tall. Oh, your shoulders are quite broad too. Rylan, you're pretty short.
Yeah.
You're like maybe 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, 5'8".
And I picture
That's
you
short.
to be like much
Okay.
more, it's like not scrawny, but like
Yeah, that's scrawny.
I think you have blue eyes as well, bright blue.
What's going on? Oh no.
Oh no.
I have an idea. A blind girl picks out my outfit.
Ooh, I can do that.
Come to the closet. Okay. Oh, sorry. Walk. Oh, yes.
Ooh, it's a big closet.
Okay. I was in there for a lot of years.
That's the dirty bit.
Yeah, those are...
Don't touch
Okay,
it.
come over here. There we go. So you're going to feel 2 big buckets. And that's me and Garrett. But then you'll also feel in these buckets. There's, I think, clothes. They're mostly clean.
I'm guessing it's gonna be a lot.
That's
of
how you
t-shirts.
used to be.
Okay, this shirt.
I had to be.
With the bucket.
I had to be.
You had a drawer
What
that
is
I put the
this?
stuff in.
One drawer.
No, you had a whole dresser.
One dresser. And it's not like the things was deep. It wasn't like that.
Yeah, but I'm saying I took a time. Y'all, before we moved to here, okay?
I was in a hallway.
Dwayne was in the
A
basement
hallway.
of
So
his friend's house, okay?
look, you can't just, you just can't look. You just can never just, up in here, like you have, I used to live in like I didn't have
a room at first.
So I had to have my stuff
It
in
was, like,
bins.
out in the wall.
And so I acclimated myself to have my stuff in bins organized and stuff like that.
Right, but then
So
when we
you
moved
just can't
into
take
a
me,
bedroom-
you can't take me into a bedroom and then be like, here's dressers and drawers and stuff, and put all the dressers and drawers and
No,
stuff.
no, because
reorganize your stuff.
me. Because,
I have
like,
my stuff
it
organized, so
blew me
you just
because,
can't just push me
It
in.
wasn't organized.
It was
'Cause
organized for me. Organized for me.
We had like bins, and so I took the time out to take all the stuff out of all those bins, fold them, organize them, put them in like separated like drawers for like
It
everything.
seemed like it was hard.
This drawer
No,
is
she
underwear.
not
this
no.
drawer is shirts, this
She didn't.
drawer
She
is
talking about
pants.
organize them. She told
Yeah.
me to just put what you think goes with what, and then just give it
No,
to me.
I
And then
did.
she'll fold them and then put them in the drawer.
I did. I put them in the drawer, and next 5 days, all gone, all
Back in the
out
bin.
in the pile.
In the pile,
So I
organized
wasted my
pile, organized pile. Anyway, that's
It
not
wasn't
my name.
organized.
Tea. I'll give you a makeover. Don't worry.
That's a title.
Why is there a hanger with clothes inside a bin?
I don't know. But I love that.
Roasting them.
It's very old. You need to get rid of this.
All I come in here is you just feeling your face.
She's like, why do you have a parachute?
I have a question about dating.
No.
So,
Oh, it's just a hell.
I just got Tinder like 5 days ago.
how do
Oh.
you use it?
So I can't see the photos, obviously.
Right.
I do have like a friend like Jake. Jake helps me with my swiping a lot. Thanks, Jake. So I just have people like describe the guys or like if they look like my type.
How do you tell them that you're blind?
So that's like a game, you know? Like that's
It's a
Like,
game.
I kind of like, it's like a challenge. Although the other day I agreed to go on a date with this guy and then I was like, oh shoot, I haven't told you I'm blind yet, have I? And he's like, no. And I was like, oh, surprise.
Did he say it?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like
True.
it.
Like if I was getting nervous by the Tinder date and they're like, oh, by the way, I'm blind, I'd be like, oh my god, let my gut out. He's actually the Wait, so wrong. Tinder. Of course you picked the shirtless guy with abs. Micah, 22.
25. Music.
Micah. Wait, so he
It
made a little
reads
emoji of a guy going, I don't know, but it read it to you like.
Like the actual.
So that's annoying.
Oh, wow.
That's annoying. Actual emojis it will read.
Full of emojis. How do we do this?
Messages. Text keyboard. Emoji.
Oh, she's on
Text
emoji.
keyboard. Smiley except people. Smile. Face with stuck out tongue. Face with stuck out tongue.
He said face with stuck out tongue.
Face vomiting.
Distressed face vomiting.
Symbols. Broken heart. Broken heart.
Oh.
Broken heart. Insertion point.
Oh, shit, I got it.
Smiley except people. Face with stuck out
Talks
tongue.
fast.
Wow, it does.
Smile. Smile. Face with stuck out tongue. Face with stuck out tongue. Distressed face. Smile. Face with stuck out tongue. Speech off.
What?
Oh, fridge tour. Sorry.
I'm literally not letting her touch the inside of your fridge.
Ooh.
This is gonna be gross.
I have 2 cans of soda. Which one do you think is better? Could be wrong.
He said don't be wrong.
What am I just supposed to say by holding?
You're just using your psychic abilities.
That's so cool, like how the X-Men don't want to cure people.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Sorry.
No, you're sure. You're getting it. She knows to cut them up.
Let's all cut it up all the time.
Shane does it when I talk about Harry Potter or X-Men. It's just like a matter of time.
Ooh, what house are you in?
Hufflepuff. Have you brailled Harry
I'm
Potter?
a Slytherin.
Oh no, she's a Harry Potter fan.
That's amazing. Wait.
Making me not like you.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, this one.
I'm sorry. Yes, that would be the guy. Root beer, that's everything. Thank you. Do you like that?
Aspartame.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
I feel the judging glare.
Okay.
Hey, where are the doggies?
Oh, you want to meet the dogs?
I want to meet the dogs.
There are a lot.
Okay.
Okay.
There's a table right there on your knee.
Yeah, that was close. That was definitely a close one.
Oh my
I
god.
saved you.
He be scaring me. I like the way he screams.
I know.
Which one's this?
So this one doesn't have a name yet.
Still?
Really?
Honey.
Wait, do you have any
It's
ideas?
quite gay, but
Honey?
it's cute.
Wait, did you just call Honey gay?
No, it is quite gay, but it is cute.
Yeah. Oh my god, don't eat her arm.
Like, I heard.
The other one's like.
What is going on?
Right?
Yes.
Shane, are there actual animal intestines in your tree?
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
Are those real intestines?
Say they're fake. I don't want to get flagged.
I just didn't say they're fake.
What is like an
He's the one get demonetized.
How I use technology, how I know when to stop wiping, as if anybody looks when they're wiping.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Isn't that just
Right.
Look at my poops when I'm wiping.
That's what I think.
Right, I'm like,
You do?
what?
I mean, just to make, like, on the very last one, just to make sure that, like, I got everything.
Ew.
It's very normal. It's very normal.
Yes.
I don't think so.
Gross.
That's birds. Okay, I have questions about your dog.
Yes.
So, how did you get your dog so smart? Because you said that you can just like say Starbucks and he knows where to take you.
Yeah. So he went to school for 2 years. I call him my like Tesla, you know, to
Oh.
your Toyota, or like he's like my Chanel to your Target, because he's like a $40,000 dog to your like, you know, pet store animal.
Are you dragging my dogs right now?
Your dog specifically, just the general population of dogs.
He's the G-Wagon.
Yes.
A dog. He's a
He
dog.
looks so adorable. His face is so happy.
That's a video.
Wait, can you drive?
I mean,
Or no? It's
no. But like, let's do
Wait,
it.
can I teach you to drive?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
No.
'Cause I want to do that.
Yeah, let's
Will you
do
let me
it.
do that?
Yeah.
Is it okay that it's
Yeah,
illegal,
let's do
probably? We just find
Yeah, you just find somewhere empty.
Wait,
Like
are
a
you
parking
serious
lot.
right now?
Yeah.
Get in here. I'm shaking. Do you know what shook means? You can't see me, but I'm
Shook
shaking.
it.
Thank you.
I'm falling in love with Molly's mom.
Okay.
She's so cool. She's from Ireland. She's got an accent. I love her.
Isn't she great?
She just mentioned that she's gonna let me teach her how to drive.
Wait, what? That's
That's fabulous.
That's
That's fun. I would love
We're
to.
gonna get a thumbnail today.
I'm gonna drive Ryland's car. I want to drive the fancy one. Ryland, can I please? How can you say no to the blind girl? Come on.
That's a hate crime.
Fake crime.
Fine!
Oh God.
Ooh, it's gonna be interesting.
Oh my god. Wait, you know what I just realized? I've never even driven this G-Wagon.
Is this the break?
No, that's the break.
Oh my god.
Shit, I'm so scared. Okay. I have blind simulation goggles. These simulate.
I like the way they made it like very like fun
Yes.
to explain it and everything like that, and like how Shane has like when Shane mentioned that he had like a fear of going blind, that made me think of my fear of losing my hearing.
Yeah.
Cause like I've mentioned it like maybe a few times, but not really. But it's like I have this thing ever since I was little. Like I have like too much like earwax. Like it's gonna sound nasty, but like I have a lot of earwax build up in my ear, and sometimes some days it'll cause one of my ears to like lose its hearing, and so like I'm scared to lose it like for real.
Right.
Like that's an actual fear.
Right. I know.
So
Yeah.
it's actually happening right now.
It's always
That's
in one
actually,
ear.
like, it's in
never in
one
both.
ear.
It's never in both.
It's like it always switches. Like
Yeah.
especially like when I like wash my hair, that makes it very hard. That's why it takes me a long time washing my hair, because I'm trying to get all the water out, because it will get stuck and like it will be like a block.
Yeah.
And I went to the doctor to get it like irrigated and stuff like that, but it'll come right back. So it's just like can't really do anything about that. But I just don't want to lose my hearing. That's
So
the thing
to lighten it up, I was joking on her big ass ears. So you can't hear. I'm like, you can't hear me, huh?
he said, "How can you not hear me with the big ears?" Because I don't show my ears ever. Like really, I don't show them. I think they're huge, but like
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm getting over my insecurities right now with my big ass forehead. But anyway,
It's not even big.
how they lighten it up? Because at first I was just feeling like, oh my god, because being able to see and then like not being able to see is just like would kill me.
Yeah, like I think that it would be
wow, and
like, cause like she said, she had people that were blind their whole lives. They're just like, this is just how it is.
Right.
But she had to like learn like from being able to see to not being able to see.
And I know
think
that's tough.
much harder.
Yeah, and I know that's
So-
tough. But anyway, guys, please comment below. Tell us what you think.
Don't forget to like and
Just
share.
one.